I'm on the screening committee here at Sidewalk, and this year I was part of the group that focused on the shorts. And we were pretty excited about this because this was something new for this year, where we had a block solely dedicated to episodic content, and that would include TV episodes, webisodes, generally anything that's serialized. So this should open up a whole new wealth of questions for our filmmakers. Now, all the filmmakers who are involved, if you could come on down right now. Okay, I'm going to hand the mic off and pass it down so each one of you can say your name and which project was yours, and then we'll begin with the questions. Okay?
My name is Mitch Brinkman, the co-director, writer, star of Dirty Laundry. So,
my name is Brian Ernst, writer, director, and also star of Dirty Laundry.
I'm Matthew McKelligan. I'm in East Siders. I can't even speak. I'm so cold.
Isn't he so good and handsome? I'm Melody Sisk. I'm the producer of Misguidance, which, by the way, is rough. We should talk about that. But, yeah.
I'm Ryan Mazer. I'm the creator, executive producer of Tragic Relief.
Who has a question out there? Yeah, microphone will be coming to you right up on the side right there.
Here you go. For Misguidance, I was just curious as to how you got Christian Chenoweth in that. What was that process?
So it's a show about theater and about theater people, made by theater people. Our Van Hansis, who's also one of the stars of East Siders, plays Walker Pate in the show. He's the creator of the show, and he's the director. I came on originally as a producer and his AD, and then we've actually started to partner now, and I've just directed 3 episodes for the show. We're all from the world of theater and have a lot of great friends, including Kristen Chenoweth. And actually, you may not know if you're not like a Broadway person, but 5 or 6 of the other main actors are Broadway stars as well. So it's a lot of Broadway represented in that show.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can show it out.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. Do you guys find that you prefer to work online, or if you were given the chance to adapt your shows for TV, would you rather do that? This is for everybody.
TV. I prefer, I guess. I worked online because I wasn't getting an opportunity to work for TV. But online's good too.
We're still super rough. It's really early. Our first season's only just been finished shooting. We actually reshot a bunch of stuff for this, so we don't know what the full life of the show is going to be. This is the first time actually anybody's ever seen a full episode. So yeah, we're still in the middle of the work. We have no idea where it's going to go. TV would be great, of course.
Yeah, so this was season 2. Season 1 for us, we got pulled onto TV on Logo. They also cut it into a feature format. Season 2, we're actually premiering on Vimeo. They're starting to stream content. And then we're going other places we can't talk about. But yeah, you have to make your own content and you have to get it out there. And right now is the time the world is open to it. So yeah, we would love to be on TV though.
TV is good. I think that's the message here. Ours particular is mainly just meant for web and kind of just a 1-season, one-off thing. Working on some other stuff that's episodic, but that's more definitely geared toward TV, but will probably be mostly steered towards the web in the near future.
yeah, we just like trying to make comedy, and so the more we can do it, the more we would love to. So, yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah, I'm going to take this next one here. I think that segues into a really good question, because when you're doing something episodic, it really begs the question of the fact that you have to have some foresight into what's going to happen down the road. And how do you plan for that? How many episodes do you set out to think up in advance, regardless of how many you know you can make? do you say, well, I'm just going to make this up as I go along, or do you come up with a story arc for a single season? And this is really for everybody, because I'm willing to bet everyone has maybe a different strategy or an idea for how you go about doing that. So let's start with you.
Yeah, so Dirty Laundry, we essentially, was a very simple idea, as you saw on the screen. We just wanted to see little slices of life in these two guys' friendship. And at the end, they kind of, the episode you didn't get to see is they share a case of beer and they sort of unfurl their hearts to each other. Just about all their insecurities, whatever it is, that's rolling around in their heads, and so you kind of see them cement their friendship. And we had an idea, we might do a couple more seasons where you see them, they become roommates, and then after they break up as roommates, and then sort of what sometimes friendships do when you aren't close to people as much. You talk less and you become as good a friend. So we're kicking ideas like that around. So, but hopefully it will remain fun and goofy. So.
For this, we started out writing probably about 9 episodes, and then we kind of wheeled them down to 6. We did a previous project where we came up with a pilot, and then kind of were writing as we went, and we weren't really pleased with the way that turned out. So this one we actually sat down and wrote completely before we started production. Yeah.
Well, I did not write the show, speaking for Kit, but we did a read-through, oh my God, a year and a half ago or something with media. And originally, I guess in that amount of time, as our show started coming together and we were ready for production, one of our main characters, Constance Wu, she got cast on fresh off the boat. So we had to take her out of our show because her contract wouldn't allow. So we had to radically change things. But yeah, we could do season 3 if it gets funded, but I think we're all kind of a little fatigued right now. It was a lot of work, but we love the feedback. We love our fans, and I guess we'll keep on keeping on if we get the money. Yeah.
Money, money, money. That's the answer. James Ryan Caldwell is our writer and one of the co-creators with Van Hanses, and they wrote a long story arc. They have arcs for multiple seasons. But as far as scripts, when I first got involved originally as a consultant, I mean, it's been a long process, but we're all busy doing many other projects too, so it's something that we have to sort of take and put on hold and do when we can afford it. But we made 3 episodes last year, so these are 2 of the 3 that we shot last year. And then we sort of were finagling some storylines and figuring out the way actors avails and that kind of stuff will change things. So we, like I said, reshot some new stuff to go into those episodes, and we shot 3 more. The full 6 didn't exist last year. We couldn't have afforded to make more than 3 though. In fact, we couldn't afford to make what we did make. So we spent a year and fundraised a bit more and then completely reworked some storylines. In fact, we had an actress who's very pregnant now, and it's all supposed to be happening back to back, and couldn't leave New York. We had somebody who's on Broadway now, and so only had 2 days available for us that had to be back to back. Adrienne Lennox, who's a brilliant actress who plays the principal, she is now on the blacklist and needed to be able to shoot in New York very quickly. So it's set at a school. We ended up having to shoot these next 3 episodes, completely rewrite them so that we could have a lot more interiors and shoot some things inside in New York and fake them for another location. So it's, I think, without money, a lot of things will need to adapt.
I got around having to plan for continuity, I guess, by not having any. Tragic Relief, it's an anthology of unrelated sketches, linked by a tone, so I didn't have to deal with that.